I wish I would have avoided these muscle building mistakes in the beginning because they would have saved me years of gains. Hey guys, it's Emmanuel with another video. Today we're going to be looking at 10 muscle building mistakes that are killing your gains. If you fix these mistakes, they will save you years of wasted time and gains. I don't want to waste your time, so without further ado, here is the first mistake. Muscle building mistake number 1 is overtraining. Overtraining is a real thing, guys. Doing too much in the gym can really hurt your gains. Not letting your body recover is something that can do more harm than good. As a beginner, when you start hitting the gym, I know that all you want to do is build muscle in the fastest time possible. This will result in beginners doing too much in the gym and not letting their bodies and CNS recover. When you overtrain, you cannot bring the intensity that is required for your body to grow and build muscle. This is because your body is fried from doing too much, and it leads to fatigue, overstress, loss of strength, and burnout. It is very important that you don't overtrain because you will be spinning your wheels and never being able to build muscle. Moving on to the second muscle building mistake, and that is not sleeping enough. I personally struggled with this one a lot when I was starting to work out. I neglected the importance of sleep because all I thought was about training hard and eating sufficient food. Some days I would get 5, 6, or maybe 7 hours of sleep a day if I was lucky. The point is that my sleeping schedule was all over the place, and I thought it was not something that really mattered when it came to building muscle mass. I was wrong. Sleeping is the best thing that you can do for your body to recover, build muscle, and progress in the gym. If you sleep the adequate hours each night, you will build muscle much faster than someone that is neglecting and not getting enough sleep. Sleeping enough will also make you perform at your best when you are at the gym hitting those tough workouts. It will increase your strength, endurance, and output that you put in the gym, which results in much faster muscle growth. Don't make the mistake of skipping on your valuable hours of sleep, guys. I would recommend you aim to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. If you are not getting at least 7 hours each night, you are decreasing your chances of building muscle. Mistake number 3 on the list is ego lifting. This muscle building mistake is one of the most common ones I see people doing when they start to get into fitness. There are many things wrong with ego lifting and why they are killing your gains. First of all, if you are ego lifting and lifting without proper form, you are seriously at a risk of getting injured. Injuries are not something you want because they can set you back for weeks or even months. Ego lifting is also killing your gains because you are not lifting with proper form. You see, guys, it is much better to lift lighter weights with proper form than it is to lift heavier weights with a sloppy and horrible form. When you are lifting with proper form, you are targeting the right muscle or muscles that the exercise is intended to target. You are using mind-muscle connection and really squeezing the muscle that you are trying to work. This will result in your muscle to grow because you're producing proper tension to that muscle. On the other side, if you're ego lifting without proper form, you are not really targeting the muscle that you are trying to target. You are just incorporating other muscles that are compensating and are not really supposed to be working. This will result in not squeezing the muscle that needs to be worked, and it will lead to poor results. With that said, lifting with proper form and avoiding ego lifting will get you results much faster. You will see much more muscle growth with proper form because you're making each rep count as opposed to just lifting a lot of weight just for the sake of lifting a lot of weight. Fourth on the list of muscle building mistakes is dirty bulking. Dirty bulking is something that can really kill your gains and is completely unnecessary. When I was going into my first bulk, I decided to dirty bulk, and it was a very bad decision. I thought that in order to build muscle, you needed to eat thousands and thousands of calories each day like some bodybuilding magazines advise. The reason why dirty bulking is bad is because you put on way too much fat in the process of building muscle. It is unnecessary fat that you will have to lose when it comes time to cut. It will take so much time to cut down all the fat you have gained during a dirty bulk, and throughout that process you are more likely to lose more muscle as opposed to if you had clean bulked. On top of this, dirty bulking will make you gain so much fat that you will not see your muscle building progress because all you can do is look at your soft physique due to the fat you have put on with your dirty bulk. On the other hand, clean bulking and staying somewhat lean throughout your bulk will allow you to see the progress and muscle you are building. This will motivate you because you're seeing your body change in the process. The truth is that in order to build muscle, you don't need to be in a huge calorie surplus. All you need is a 300 to 500 calorie surplus above your maintenance calories and a stimulus from your training in order for your muscles to grow. The only people that need to eat thousands of calories are the real hard gainers, people that have a really high metabolism and have a very hard time gaining weight. But for the average person, you don't have to stuff your face with tons of food and dirty bulk in order to build muscle. It is much better to clean bulk and be in a 300 to 500 calorie surplus. You will see much more progress and gains this way. Now, the fifth thing that is killing your gains is not doing the tough exercises. Many people just go into the gym doing some basic curls and light machine machine work. I'm not saying these exercises don't work, but the truth is that you need to start doing the harder exercises that you know are going to seriously bring the muscle mass. I'm talking about the bench press, the squat, the deadlift, the overhead press, pull-ups, and all these staple exercises that you need to have in your training program. These exercises are compound exercises that are going to work multiple muscles at a time and seriously add a lot of muscle to your frame. Combine these tougher compound movements with easier accessory movements like the dumbbell curl, chest fly, or other machine exercises, and you have a recipe for success. The sixth muscle building mistake is having a poor diet. If you have a poor diet, you will not outwork it. No matter how hard you train or how dedicated you think you are, having a poor diet will kill your gains. Many people don't realize that nutrition and what you do outside of the gym is equally as important as what you do inside of the gym. If you are eating gummy bears, chips, cookies, and other junk food all day, you are not going to build muscle. These types of foods do not provide your body with the right nutrients to fuel your body to train and recover. You have to eat majority nutrition foods incorporating protein, carbs, and fats. For protein, you can eat quality stuff like chicken, red meat, eggs, fish, and tofu if you are a vegan. For your carb sources, you can eat rice, whole wheat bread, quinoa, sweet potatoes, and so much more. And for fats, you can eat avocados, olive oil, nuts, and nut butters. There's so much healthy food to eat. Just make sure to choose healthy food that you enjoy and know that you can stick with for a long time. Now, from time to time, you can also eat some not so healthy food so you don't go insane. I personally recommend you follow a flexible diet, like if it fits your macros, because it allows you to eat healthy food while still incorporating some not so healthy food from time to time. If you are interested in some of the best foods to build muscle, I will link a video down below I did on that topic, or somewhere here in the video so you can watch it. Coming on to the seventh muscle building mistake, and that is not training hard enough, or also known as undertraining. We already talked about overtraining, but there is also such a thing as undertraining. Just because you show up at the gym doesn't mean that you will automatically build muscle. Many beginners and people that don't see results go into the gym without bringing the effort and intensity that is required for their bodies to grow. What I mean by this is that you cannot be going into the gym without a plan. You cannot be doing some light curls here and then moving on to some chest flies the next minute. I see a lot of people do this and they are simply not focused and not bringing the intensity to every set and every rep. This lack of effort, intensity, and focus causes people to not train hard enough, and as a result, their body never changes. In order to grow, you have to give your body a reason to grow. You have to have a plan and bring the intensity every second of your workout. Make every rep count, and that is what will allow you to train hard enough to build muscle. Number 8 on the list is overvaluing supplements. Supplements are not a magic pill that will get you big overnight. They are there to supplement your diet, as the name states it. Thinking that supplements like protein powder, mass gainers, creatine, and pre-workouts alone will get you big is completely false. Now, I'm not saying that supplements are trash, because they are not, but what I'm saying is that having a poor diet and thinking that by taking supplements you're going to undo your poor diet is complete nonsense. You have to have a good eating plan, like we previously talked about. Now, if your nutrition plan is in check, that is where supplements can play a big role. Most of the time we can't get all the nutrients from our diet alone. That is why supplementing with things like creatine and protein powder help, because they help us get the daily nutrients that we need. The point I'm trying to make is not to overvalue supplements and think that they are the magic secret to getting big. Focus on having a good nutrition plan and supplement your diet with supplements that are going to maximize your diet for the best results. Muscle building mistake number 9 is skipping workouts. Skipping workouts from time to time is something all of us have done, but when you skip workouts too frequently, that is where the problem lies. Sometimes our bodies need to recover, so we skip a workout or take a deal a week, and that is totally normal. What is not okay is skipping a workout just for the fun of it, just because you're feeling lazy. A lot of the time we go down this rabbit hole just telling ourselves that just skipping one workout won't do any harm. The next thing you know, we find ourselves skipping workouts every month and then every week, to a point that it hurts our progress and training plan. The truth is that building muscle takes time, and you are going to have to put in the work day in and day out. This requires not skipping workouts and staying consistent with your training for a long time. Building muscle and getting a good physique is not something that you can show up whenever you want. You have to stay consistent and make sure to stick with your training plan to maximize the amount of gains you can make in the fastest time possible. Now, the 10th and last muscle building mistake is not progressing in your workouts. Many beginners, including myself when I started to work out, go into the gym without a clue on how to lift or structure their training programs. Not progressing over time in your workouts will literally kill your gains and prevent you from growing. You have to have some structure in your training plan where you are slowly progressing and getting stronger. This will give your body and muscles a reason to grow. Now that you know that you have to progress in your workouts over time, we're going to be talking about the ways you can progress in your workouts. The first method, and probably the most popular method to progress in your workout, is to get stronger. Getting stronger is definitely an important progression method because it gives your muscles a reason to grow. Slowly start lifting more weight on specific exercises from month to month. Go slow, don't rush, or else you're going to get injured. Keep in mind, having proper form is much better than ego lifting and trying to lift the most weight without proper form. Some other excellent methods to progress are to add sets to your workouts, increase the reps in your sets, and decrease the rest time. With that said, there are many ways to progress in your workouts other than just getting stronger, and you can try different methods out and switch things up from time to time. You just can't be lifting the same weight and doing the same routine and expect your body to grow. Albert Einstein once said, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. If you are not seeing results, switch things up and start progressing in your workout. It can be the biggest difference from you not seeing results to you seeing results. So that is the end of the video, guys. Those were the 10 muscle building mistakes that are killing your gains. Once again, they are overtraining, not sleeping enough, ego lifting, dirty bulking, not doing the tough exercises, having a poor diet, undertraining, overvaluing supplements, skipping your workouts, and not progressing in your workouts. Fix these things and you will be well on your way to building muscle and seeing crazy gains. So if you enjoyed or found this video helpful, make sure to smash that like button. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. Also, make sure to subscribe if you want to see more fitness videos like these. Click on the video on the screen if you want to watch the latest video. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching.